or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Folks, make sure to join us for the upcoming game where you'll receive free team sneakers.
Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Kings. For Utah, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser focused on securing their first win. Kings, Jazz, only here on 2K Sports. It's Friday night. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Filipowski's out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collier. And it's George. He's making a change here. MP's checked in. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Here's Levine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, Levine, not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. NP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
Drills it from outside.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
And joining us now by phone is And
DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Markkanen a screen on DeRozan. MP passes to Markkanen. Kicks it out to MP. Offline with his three. The Kings trail by 3. Inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
MP against DeRozan. MP deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Monks checked in for Sacramento. Kings have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Levine. They now take the lead. And that's now 6 points for Zach LaVine.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's MP for 3. The Jazz with another miss. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Down low. Here's Monk with the tip and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Outside DeRozan. Over George. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game. DeMar DeRozan getting to work.
Pass to MP. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
DeRozan inside. Working on George.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Levine for three. MP getting it done for the Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got George Niang. He's out there with Bailey. MP out there with Nurkic. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Charge has the open look. There's Sabonis. Tries again. Kicks it out to Ellis. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nurkic a screen on Monk. The three from MP. Another miss by MP. The Kings trail. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Sacramento making some changes. Dean comes in for Davis, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ellis. The Jazz making a switch here. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer. Schroeder's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Filipowski passes to MP. Back to Filipowski. Markkanen with the block.
That's the length of Lowry Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
And the basket by MP.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Outside, Levine. It's Monk that time on the assist by Levine. Monk's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Kings. MP passes to Filipowski. MP outside. They set the pick. MP nails the triple.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
36.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know. A poet.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Kings, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. He's checked in for the Jazz. And Greg, as a former point guard in this league, give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. Outside, Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan.
2 minutes in the
Monk outside. Screen by Sabonis. Kept alive. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
The 3 from MP. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Levine. An easy 2 points on the layup. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Well, Sabonis has proven I am now a premier force on the offensive end. He's cooking.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. George finds Kessler. And here's MP for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
DeRozan inside. Defended by George. And the shot goes in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's a good screen. Here's MP. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And here's DeRozan. He's got 8. In the corner, Murray with it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got MP. Nurkic is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Outside, Levine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Levine's got the lead back up to 3 now for Sacramento. MP outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Levine passes to Šarić, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Murray comes in for Šarić, and Utah with a change here too. Kessler's checked in. MP with it, all guarded by Murray. Pass to Sensabaugh. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sensabaugh's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Monk with the ball. In the corner, Murray with it. Another three for Sacramento.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Now MP. Markkanen a screen on Schroeder. Now Markkanen. Rejected by Murray. Monk driving inside. And yeah, it's good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
And they've been active defensively.
Substituting on the court.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now Murray. Here's Sabonis. Outside DeRozan from deep. Five to shoot. Kessler pulls it down. Jazz trail by 10. MP. Oh, that was a two-hander.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Markkanen against DeRozan. Markkanen pulls it down. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Now Kessler. And the layup is off. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Jazz trail by 8. MP. 3. Good.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Now Sabonis. Monk misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Off the glass.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Levine.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine. Taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. So it's the Jazz now. The drive by MP. Oh, what a play inside.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Levine. Markkanen pulls it down.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Kessler setting the pick for MP. Nice to the hoop.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Levine. Count it.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting
against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wanting.
Everybody, it's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my rookie revenge tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
Right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned. MP out.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen said she's got me some thoughts. Talk to you.
He's about to tear it up.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, BA. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
A lot to talk about, BA.
And Shams, the Jazz, adding some real scoring punch in the draft.
BA, there was a lot of drama around the Utah Jazz in the NBA draft, but listen, they held firm.
checked in for Filipowski. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Green. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
You think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
BA, NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
All right, thanks for the report. He's as competitive as they come. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in the European Championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Kicks it out to MP. With the drive. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 5. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Now Watch is checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Allen, he's checked in for Brooks. And Goodwin is subbed in for Booker. .41 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Green. Pass to Goodwin. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the basket by Malawach.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
To the middle. Here's Niang. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Green with the ball. 2 on the clock. That's short off the rim. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
George Niang out there with Bailey. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's MP. And it's Sensabaugh in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Inside, and you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Good point.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments for the Jazz. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Markkanen comes in for Bailey. And it's Keontae George in for Sensabaugh. Pass to Goodwin. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. MP outside. Filipowski sets a screen. Here's MP. The slam by MP.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
And after a thorough search, Phoenix this summer hiring Jordan Ott as their new coach, Shams.
So, BA, last season, Jordan Ott was an assistant in Cleveland under Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson. Before that, he was in Los Angeles and in Brooklyn. He's someone I'm told the Suns believe is innovative, has a good way with players as well. But can he find success with the Suns team that's had a quick hook for coaches in recent years?
Yeah, he's one of the many coaches still on the payroll right now.
I would imagine they would give Jordan Ott a little bit more leeway for the next few years.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
This is part of his development. MP will learn how to draw fouls and go get those freebies at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. Suns trail by 8. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Shot is up. The rebound by Filipowski. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shot. And there's 1:38 left in the second. Here's Brooks. Good D by MP. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. A statement dunk from Booker.
He is so versatile offensively. Booker able to beat you inside, outside, and in the mid-range.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Kessler a screen from deep. MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
And that's the point guard in Booker. You see right there on that beautiful pass.
And it's Utah with the ball. MP outside, fires the three. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Richards. He's got 6. Allen, pass to O'Neal. And he hits it to tie the game. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
MP outside. Markkanen with a screen on Brooks. MP with it. O'Neal covers. Utah moving the ball around. MP buries the triple.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Booker looking around. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw a lot of fresh bodies at you. And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
The Heat without key firepower. We all know how valuable Bam is to them. Tough to replace the combination of physicality and skill. He's a strong presence on both ends.
Yeah, tough to see him out of that lineup. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted? Checked in for Utah. On the court right now for the Suns. They've got Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Richards with a screen to the inside. Clock at 6. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
MP no good.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." BA, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Looking to end the run. Kessler passes to MP. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Green.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, right?
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Jazz trail by 9. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Work in the interior, MP.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
George against Brooks. Down low. Here's Richards, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter. From 12 feet, the shot misses. Utah has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And running the floor well. Markkanen can really move for a 7-footer.
Outside Booker. Pass to Green. Over MP. And it's Green missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Markkanen. And Bailey subbed in for George. The Suns lead by 5. A minute 9 left in the third. Pass to Dunn. Oh, from deep. Here's Malawat. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Tries again. 2 points. That one goes.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Right side, Butler. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's good.
And with the ability to rise up above defenders, Bailey is a problem.
Outside Butler. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Bailey. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Suns ahead, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's MP, then it's Bailey, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
The Suns leading. Pass to Malawat. Allen on the wing. Here's Goodwin, covered by MP. And And the basket by Malawach.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Utah is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's MP to tie it up. That shot off.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Green, the pass to Goodwin. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Here's Dunn. Outside, Green. Finding some room inside, Green.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Bailey, the pass to MP. Now Markkanen, Booker defending. And that one's good. Markkanen.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Green, to the middle. Here's Malawach. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Kessler. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, BA. You have 2 gifted
So Phoenix wins it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Ooh, that felt good.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. But you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going to beat those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick.